Pre-game show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson here for 2K Sports alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Precious few games left before playoff time as the all-important playoff seeding starts to solidify. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. Almost the end of the regular season, several teams looking very good for the playoffs. Kenny, what's more valuable, having well-rested players or getting home court advantage?
Easy. If you're banged up, rest. If you're healthy, home court advantage. Easy, Ernie. But the rhythm and momentum are just as important entering the postseason.
You know what, Ernie? Back in the day, everyone tried to play a full 82. Even if you had a sprained finger or head cold, you're like, forget that, I'm playing. But my advice, if you have a shot at home court, you go for it.
You would play with a head cold?
Oh, my gosh.
I never got a head cold.
You're a warrior.
I always played with a head because I was cold.
Oh, nice.
Kevin Harlan ailing with a hangnail, but he's still here to make the call.
Interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Spurs wrap up this home stretch. And as we take a look at the standings, they're sitting 7 games back from the #1 seed.
And you know, right now for San Antonio, they've remained right there kind of in the middle of the playoff race, but we're so used to seeing this team be at the top of the heap. They have to be a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, but the important thing for them is simply to get in, because at that point, they're contenders.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Green in at 2 guard. Also Smart out there, and it's Lopez in at the center position. On defense, the Cavaliers. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Montgomery, and it's good off the back rim and in.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Love. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Outside Leonard. There's a screen. Leonard draws the double. Monroe in the corner. That doesn't go either from Monroe.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Green, the pass to Smart. Love outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside Leonard. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Caspi. Putting up about 10 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Green.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with San Antonio's head coach. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game, going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Feeds it to Love. A floater. A rebound by the Spurs. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they had...
That athletic.
Yeah.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yeah, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Pass to Green. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
With the floater, Green with the block. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
You need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
The feed to Monroe. Just 5 on the clock and stolen by Love. Here's Green, and he jams it with authority.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Green, the screen. Patterson dishes to Lopez, and it's denied. Caspi for 3. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. The drive by Green. He kicks it to Patterson. No good from outside.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Love with the screen on Monroe. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And that one falls for Love. Both free throws good from Love.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
George is checked in for Lopez. Outside, Green. Pass to George. Kicks to Patterson. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Green. Here's George. And he banks in the layup.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
That bucket in no time at all. Hill's got his first bucket of the night. The drive by Green.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 34 points, 8 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
That's good from Green.
Money.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Leonard. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Cavaliers leading by 10. George with the screen on Harris. Green kicks to George. The second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here's Caldwell Pope. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Hill has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Hill's got 5 now.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
The drive by Green. The shot is off.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Patterson against Hill. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got his first points of the game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Caspi. Then there's Harris, and it's Montgomery in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Ring shot on the way. No luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, They've got a big lead.
Right wing. Here is Caspi. Lopez covering. Silvestre. Another shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Spurs have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for your Spurs.
That's good from Harris. Monroe's checked in for San Antonio.
2 shots.
Love's checked in for Cleveland. Burke comes in for Green. And Harris drops them both. Cleveland leading by 12. Love with the screen for Smart.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
There's the dish to Love. To the wing on the left. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Smart. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Monroe the pass to Harris. Silvestre got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's a pick by Love. Here's Hansen, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Lopez with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Burke. And he can't bank that one in. The Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Pass to Caspi. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Stripped away. And here's the fast break. Silvestre. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that one's good. Burke.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Silvestre, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He has 7.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
The pass to Burke, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And that one falls for Burke. And the Spurs with some changes. Landry's checked in, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Caspi. That one is no good. Spurs trail by 10. Monroe up top. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Second chance shot, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Nice shot by Smart. And so it's San Antonio with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And, Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Love with the screen for Smart. He dishes it to Love.
Sticking too much.
And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Love. Love's got his 3rd assist on the night. Feeds it to Leonard. And it's sent back by Lopez. Hansen covered by Monroe. Smart wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Love with the screen for Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Love. Good, and Smart gets the assist. That's 7 points for Love.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
And he gets it to go.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Passes it to Hansen. There's the feed to Smart. Rebounded by the Spurs. Landry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 14.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Pass to Burke. Shoots a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
You know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
The Spurs shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Monroe.
One shot, gentlemen.
.46 seconds left now here in the second. And Patterson kicks to Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? Why more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander?
He kicks it to Patterson. Back to Green. Stolen. Silvestre. Patterson defending. Shoots from 14. Here's Leonard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Leonard's got 6 points.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 11. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let this game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of... As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Talk about some great numbers for Green. He's got 17 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, Green in at shooting guard. Also Smart out there. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Monroe in the corner. Shoots from the baseline. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Monroe's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. The drive by Green. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard, no luck. Now here's Smart. Guarded closely. Love dishes to Green. And the rejection by Leonard.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Kicks to Casper. Spurs working the ball around now. Silvestre from outside off the mark. Cleveland leading by 9. Green with the ball. He's got 17. Out to the right wing. Love kicks to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green. They get the rebound. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the first one drops. The Spurs making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And so he hits both. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. And spread the floor and isolate up top.
For a moment to see which of them has the hottest
Spacing.
since the break. Freak number 1.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
Yeah, and he's efficient and he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Silvestre traps in the tray. 17 points in the game.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst. And I think it allowed them to put that run together.
They set the pick. Outside Leonard. In the corner, it's Harris. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Move the ball. Stick it.
Green against Harris.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Leonard the pass to Montgomery. Silvestre, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
Yeah, they've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with the three-point shot, then that lead could evaporate in a hurry. Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. 4th in opponent field goal percentage, 4th in opponent points per game, and they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And you look at their defense, they limit their opponents into that anemic shooting percentage because of their terrific teamwork. These guys stay on a string and really provide that help to one another when they're out there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Spurs trail by 11. Hill kicks to Caspi. Landry with the screen. Patterson against Hill. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target. Cleveland's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Here's Green. San Antonio with the rebound. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 8 points for Gary Harris. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now here's Green. 25 points in the game. And Love throws it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Harris kicks to Caldwell Pope. Deep 2 from Hill. No luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Now Green. Here's Love. Rebound by Caspi. Hill against Love. Outside Hill. Good. Landry's got his second bucket.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Harris against Green. Harris on the double team. Green dishes to Love. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Monroe's checked in for Gary Harris. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 10. The drive by Green, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And he gets the bucket. Landry's got 7.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Green. San Antonio with the rebound. Landry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Monroe's shot is good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Green, and he makes good on the layup. Green's got 31.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hill kicks to Caldwell Pope. Offline with his 3.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
The drive by Hill, and that one's good. Hill's got 10 points.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Cleveland leading by 10. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Contavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Montgomery in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Monroe. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Now Monroe kicks to Leonard. No good with the triple.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Green. 6 to shoot. Turnaround Jay. Good. Green's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Over to the left wing. Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple. Cleveland leading by 12. Green left side. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Down low, Monroe's shot is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Green against Monroe. Pass to Doyle. Outside, Green. 4 on the shot clock. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And now, let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their game plan during that last break. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
To the paint, here's Lopez. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
They set the pick. Leonard attacking. And the rejection by Love. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Caspi, he's checked in for San Antonio. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers leading by 13.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Love with the screen for Green. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
That's good. Green's got 43 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The dish to Leonard. The pass to Montgomery. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gets a very good look and converts.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
We're playing too much on the field. Look to dump the ball inside.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. The drive by Green, and he banks in the layup. Green's got 45 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Nobody near Leonard. Throws it from outside.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And it's Green slamming it down. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
The Spurs making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for San Antonio.
That free throw good from Monroe.
Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for Monroe. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And that one's good. Green's got 50 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Feeds it to Leonard. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Green's got 52 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Smart kicks to Green. Kicks it out to Love. Clock at 6. Smart passes to Green. Takes the 13-footer. That one rolling around and rims out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Cleveland.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding season we've watched this team play.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Green. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
And here is Patterson. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.